Hi. This is the end of a long week, and I've been moving all of my classes online from in person. And one of the classes I've been putting in a lot of effort to develop was the ethics class. Yeah, and I also lost many of my lectures from the ethics class this week because I've been using that DSLR camera that I really don't understand very well, and I messed up the audio. So this week I learned to stick with what you know. So one thing I do know, sort of, is the iPhone. So I've gone back to using the iPhone for my videos. I hope it turns out well. This is me trying it out. And the other thing I know is ethics. So I decided perhaps I should do a video series, a vlog series on ethics, because I kind of was leaning in that direction when we started doing things like grit and talking about virtues. I feel like we've done a lot of topics. We've done 40 on thinking. So we're going to transition into thinking about ethics. And we're going to start with, what is ethics? Ethics is the area of philosophy that asks the question, what ought I to do? How do we act? It also deals with the question, what is the good life? And I've been talking about the good in very general ways, but I feel like we should move into specifics now. We should talk about content and competing views of the good. So we're going to move into ethics, thinking about ethics, the good life, and we should begin with a definition of ethics. So we talked about it's the area of philosophy that asks the question, what ought I to do? But specifically, ethics is concerned with giving rational justification for the answer to the question, what is the good? So many people make claims about what the good is. Ethics asks, why is that the good? We want your rational justification. So this is a give and take of reasons with one another for answering the way we do about the good life. So let's talk about the good life for just a moment. The good has to do with human nature. So ethics is also going to assume that we have addressed questions in epistemology, which is what I've been doing with the thinking series. And with my podcast on retrieving reason, we've been talking about epistemology. How do I know? Then ethics also assumes metaphysics, or what is real, what is eternal. I haven't really touched upon that area much, just that we have to talk about it, but we don't really talk about it in public. I think that's an area that I'll reserve for others to do for right now, but I do want to talk about ethics. So while we're doing ethics, we may have to dig into metaphysics a little bit. What does ethics assume, though? Ethics assumes that we make choices freely. So ethics assumes we make free choices, and choices assume that we have values, that we value one thing over another, and values assumes we have a highest value. Again, that's the good. So ethics assumes choice, choice assumes values, values assumes the highest value, which is the good. Now, I want to talk next time about the three main concepts of ethics, which is the good, virtue, and happiness. All right, so this is my new series about ethics and my new phone. Stick with what you know. I know the iPhone and I know ethics. So let's do it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.